And now we take you live to third National Management Convention where Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu, Union
US
Railways
is
Minister
present.
Suresh Prabhu is speaking right now.
And Asia is future. And now if you look at Asia, such a large continent, the most populous continent of the world. And for the home to one of the most largest number of civilization in the world. Of course, the first human was not born there in Asia, but that time, as geography could prove that probably they were one continent, maybe. So you can say the first human also was born there, but it was definitely Africa today. But if you look at the size of the continent, what is that future where it lies? Because if you go to the East Asia, whether you talk about Southeast Asia, whether you talk about South Asia or Central Asia or the Middle East, there's different parts of this Asia. The largest continent, the biggest population of the world lives here. So where is if you talk about that future of Asia, Asia is a future. Which part of that Asia is a future? And therefore, India in the Asian century is a very appropriate question to be posed. And I think if we play our cards well, it could be our century. It's definitely Asian century, but if we do it, it could be India's century. And to do that, we have to work on many important components. And I think, again, I must congratulate AIMA because always you are most appropriate in thinking about it. If you are cleaner, smarter and faster, probably we could be there. Cleaner for sure, because the cost of environmental degradation could snatch away from you the benefits of economic accretion to the GDP. And several countries are witnessing it. Probably the GDP growth, which is measured in terms of the aggregation of agriculture, manufacturing, services, could be wiped out if you look at the environmental cost of doing that. And therefore, cleaner is very important. And when we talk about smarter in this today's context, I would rather put it as a technology is smart. If you use the technology, which is really going to be the key driver, and there we have a great advantage. Sometimes the early more advantage is always there, but in this case it could be a late more advantage because you are not locked in. You could have a technology which can be ab initio initiated into the system, which others may have very difficult to come out of it because they already invested huge amount of money into that. So this.
Well, there was a live visuals, Union Railway Minister speaking at the National Management Convention under the aegis of AIMA, and here